It's been nearly a year since Premier Doug Ford unveiled his government's vision for Ontario Place, a spa and water park, a science centre and an amphitheatre. But what the Premier did not reveal was a plan to pave over a small portion of Lake Ontario. Internal government documents show that the province once considered filling in parts of the lake to allow 25 acres of new development, something that has never been revealed by the Ford government.
This is something we've asked the government repeatedly what their plan is, what their long-term plan is for Ontario Place, and they never mention this. What we've unearthed here seems to indicate that the government has been hiding something.
In 2020, the Ford government designated the eastern portion of Ontario Place as Phase 2, which contemplated development of a large-scale entertainment, retail, and restaurant destination on a portion of the East Island and mainland. In 2022, government schematics showed it's still considered Phase 2 as a potential future development opportunity of up to 25 acres.
There are many things that are considered when building a project of this size and scope. We probably reviewed hundreds of documents over the years, but that being said, what was made public in April is what this government is building.
But the government is still facing questions about transparency and why the public was never let in on the plans that were made in private.
There's this culture of secrecy and keeping things out of the public view, and it's because the Premier clearly has a record of taking care of his friends and insiders.
But the Premier is dismissing the criticism, saying the Crown land will once again return to being a Crown jewel.
Our plan that's going to be the #1 tourist attraction, not just in Ontario, but in Canada, mark my words.
A promise that's years in the making and will take years to materialize. Colin DeMello, Global News, Toronto.